Getting clients for your DNA testing services might be challenging. You might wonder how you can go about getting clients. How do you find clients? How do you make money? How do you go about profit making? This video is going to guide you and walk you through a process, the things you should be doing in securing clients. DNA testing business is a very lucrative business, so you are in the right place. But allow me to guide you through some things. The things that have worked for me in my business, that is working for me, are the things that I'm going to share with you today. But before we move on, do not forget to subscribe. Also, leave in the comments at the end what you enjoyed about this video. I am truly keen. I want to know. But I'm going to be looking at my notes because I took notes. Do you know why? I took notes and reviewed. I looked back at what I do, my activities, what's working for me and what's not working. So I'm going to share with you the things that have worked for me and that is currently working for me in my business. For those of you that are new on this page, my name is Elizabeth, but you can call me Coach Eli. I am a business startup expert. I help people to start, grow a profitable diagnostic lab business. Without further ado, let's go into today's business. The first thing that I want you guys to do is to create a list. Trust me. It might sound like, oh, we're in class again. But trust me, you want to take this very serious. You have to develop a list of these places that I'm going to give you. You want to come up with this list. They are called referral sources. By the time they have you on their list, right, they would call you and send clients to you, and that's how you make money. There is one thing I want to quickly clarify or help you understand. In DNA testing business, lab has potentials of sending us clients. The lab can send you clients, aka collection. You are going to be paid only collection fee. The maximum that I've seen for collection fee is $50. But the best way to make money, to get to six figure in this industry, is for you to have your own direct client where they are going to come to you after you have done your work. This work is what I want to show you in a minute. So it's best because that you can charge your client, you can charge your fees, right? Remember, I've given you this video on how you can set your prices. You might probably want to check that video out. The link is right here. But you want to get clients, right? That's the focus of this video. How to get clients, how to make sales. So you want to develop a list, and the people that I want you to contact are, the first place that I want you to look into, give me a minute here, your immigration attorneys. Immigration attorneys are always looking for places to send their clients. You want to be on that attorney's list so that when he has a client, he's going to send them to you. Remember, everything that I'm going to share with you today are evidence-based. That the things that work for me in my business. I develop a list. I contacted attorneys. And sometimes when my clients come to me, I ask them how. And they say, oh, they are working with an attorney. I get the number right there. I always tell you guys, always ask where your clients are coming from. They will lead you and open the next door. So I have done this numerous times. That's how I actually collected the list of attorneys, okay? Because these attorneys is saying to me that these attorneys are sending clients. They have cases that are immigration or cases that requires DNA testing. I hope that makes sense. So I ask my customers, another place that you can look for attorneys is either you go on Google or go to the library. The library has a local list of attorneys in your area. The other place that you want to also look into is you want to get into with, where's my note here? Hospital Birthing Center. Again, Hospital Birthing Center. Remember, sometimes some parents can't afford a non-invasive pregnancy test. They can't afford it, so they would wait to have the baby. Now, when they have the baby, they want to pay for the test. It's easier for them to pay the $250 or the $300 to get the paternity of the child, as compared to when it's very expensive, the non-invasive pregnancy test. So when birthing centers have your name on the list, if you have reached out to them, they can give to parents that are in the NICU or that are just having their babies. Like I said, I had to do that. And then even if it's mobile, then you can charge your fees for mobile. I have done this couple of times where I had to go to the hospital to determine paternity testing, and families are very happy. From there, they left their review. So you're bringing convenience, but you're targeting the right places. That's the concept of this video. It's not just I say market, but you're targeting the right people, birthing center. How about funeral homes? For inheritance, when someone dies, they forget to write their will and all that, they can still do a testing inheritance. And you want to talk to funeral homes at that point. When there is a case like that, they can quickly call you. Remember, these places I'm giving to you are called referral sources. You will be on the list, they will send clients to you. You will make money, you will make sales. If it's making sense, let me know in the comment section right there. Also, you want to reach out to medical examiners. Medical examiners, again, reasons for immigration is not only for paternity. We have for child custody. We have people that are going through health problems. Again, medical examiners you want to target, even not for only just inheritance. Sometimes when there is when you want to get life insurance, you need to prove some things, especially when you want to cash out from your life insurance policy. Say you have death or illness and there is a need to substantiate relationship, medical examiners are your go-to from that point. Let me know if you like this content. Go ahead and put in the comment, because I am giving it to you. I'm dropping no filter here. I also want you to look at adoption agency. A lot of times, some moms, single moms going through mental issues, they can't care for the child. They would rather give it out for adoption, right? You want to look at adoption because in those cases, some cases requires testing at that point. So even though the child is up for adoption, there is still need a question sometimes that need to be answered so that we can trace. So adoptions agencies, you want to be on the list, so when there is a need for your testing services, they can call you and you can jump right there. How about private investigator? Today, there was a girl that came and she actually came in for a siblingship. I don't know if you guys know Kuramo show. I'm gonna put in the link here. I don't know if I said the name right, but she's going on that show next week. If you're interested, you let me know and I can pin the link in the comment section and you can watch this. Hopefully this video will go out before next week. We can watch the show. But the girl came to me today for a testing and we talked and a path is opening right there for me. Like I said, whenever my customer comes in, that's how I usually get a lot of sales. I talk to my customers, I open the next door. So I'm getting in contact with this show people to let them know that we offer services, because they actually send them in for collection, but we can talk, we can do business. How about that? So also you want to reach out to them for child support, your social service agencies, let them know that you are there. You also want to be on the referral list. So they have a case for social support, for child support, you want to reach out to them. All right, guys? So that's how you want to do. So the first thing, like I said, is that you want to create a list to help you identify these places that can refer clients to you. How about the second option? There is the second option here is you giving out free DNA test. I know that everyone, whenever there is a free stuff, people gravitate. You're calling people attention to that. Whenever you say, I'm coming to give you free something, you would get the turnaround or the response rate is high when you offer free stuff. So your ideas of around that is that you can reach out to radio station, you can reach out to local events agencies, churches, what have you, to tell them that you're offering free DNA test. You only have to offer one DNA test. It opens the door and let people know about what you do. People are interested. A lot of people don't know where to go, but when you start with the free concept, they would come to you. So radio stations like this Christianity radio station, any type of station or topic or what have you, offer free products. Let them know that you have free DNA for one person and the other people can afford and pay. If you have to give them discounts, go ahead and offer discount. Speaking of discounts, when there is Valentine's Day, when there is this day, when there is any holiday, you want to make sure that you're catering to those things. Give them discounts. Say 15% off for Father's Day, 15% off for Mother's Day, 15% off for President's Day, and on and on and on and on. So the third thing that you also want to do is contact your Chamber of Commerce. Again, these are the things that have worked for me. This is how I have created a pool and this is how I get my money. I'm telling you now, I'm not filtering anything. I'm partner of my Chamber of Commerce, not only just Chamber of Commerce, because Chamber of Commerce might cost you money. You probably want to start. So if you can't afford Chamber of Commerce, another way is for you to go to events, local events that have events. If you have to buy a table, buy a table. But while you are at those events, you want to come up with a presentation. You want to be able to portray and tell people what you do by coming up with a presentation, a dedicated flyer. What does a dedicated flyer mean? You are not going to give people your flyer that has to do with point of care testing, drug testing, hair follicle testing. You want to be specific. The flyer has to be the DNA testing flyer only. That flyer, that brochure is catering to the services around DNA. You are very precise, very targeted. You're not wasting time because nobody has time to look. I'm not looking for drug testing. They are not looking for drug testing. They are not looking for hair follicle or point of care. What you want to promote is DNA. So if you have to go back to the drawing board to come up with a flyer or a brochure only for DNA, that's what you want to do. It makes sure to be very precise. You're not beating around the bush, but at the end of the day, you're coming up with a presentation. Let them know that you're affiliated with an AABB accredited lab. Also, make sure that your website is working. Sometimes when we click on the links that you have in your email signatures, your website is broken, it's not working, or it's not up yet. Don't do that. These are red flags. This doesn't let you look professional or sophisticated. So you want to make sure that you have a presentation, and when you're ready to do these presentations, be at the local event, be at the chamber. Presentation doesn't even mean that you're talking to multitudes of people. Presentation can be one-on-one. You can be talking to somebody on the bus. You can be talking to somebody at the supermarket. You are still capable of presenting. And while you're presenting, you want to have a material to go with your presentation so they can follow through. And that's the reason why I say take away all those points of care testing, unnecessary marketing that are not pertaining to DNA. Let me know if you like this, because I want to see, because again, these are evidence-based things that have worked in my favor. And the final thing that I also want you to put in consideration is that, remember the first thing I said you should do is to develop a list, create a list, right? So having you create a list of these places, you want to send them a very targeted email. You want to send this email every 2 weeks. By the third month, you want to follow up with a visitation. I promise you, if you do this on a consistent basis, you will get results. I know this is not the first time that you're hearing about consistency, but let this video be a confirmation to you that consistency is the key. Consistency will give you that result that you're looking for. All right. The more that you're telling these birthplaces, adoption center, funeral homes, immigration attorneys, all these beautiful places that I've given you a list of, the moment you start to send them email every 2 weeks, they see, they may not respond. It's typical. If they don't respond to you, it is typical. That means your marketing effort is working. Trust me, they see that. But when they see you, if they research on you and your website is broken, then it's on you. You can't start what you can't finish. So while you're sending this email, make sure that your website is up and running. Make sure they can look you up. Make sure that you're there. Even if it's only one social media page that you have, let that page be consistent. Don't post, I'm not going to go on your social media right now, Facebook, and see that a post from 2023. That is not professional. You're not going to cut it that way. Sometimes we just have to put it, and you don't have to do a lot to get a lot. It's just a matter of presentation, what it looks like, consistency, professional here, especially for DNA, because the type of people that you're going to be dealing with, I'm talking about attorneys, I'm talking about births, I'm talking about doctors, OBGYN, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about professionals. So you also have to match up and be professional and ethical in your stuff. So when I say consistency, you want to send those emails every 2 weeks. Then afterwards, you want to follow up with what? A follow-up with a visitation. When you visit them, then they want to talk to you. They open their arms. They want to shake hands and give you a trial. That's how that rolls. Let me know if you find this video very helpful. But this is how you can find sales. And I encourage you to check out my other videos that talks about setting your prices and, of course, the list of lot. Talk to you again. It is your girl. Follow. Don't forget to subscribe and look out for those comments. Talk to you soon. Bye.